Okay. Yeah, 3 hours was done. Okay, so we're gonna restart recording. Okay. Maximum hour is 3 hours for this software. Okay, which is good. What 3 GB? Okay, so I no, it's 10 GB actually. Okay, whatever. Okay, so after I dropped out after 2 weeks in Special Forces selection course in North Carolina, Fort Bragg. Okay, we were allowed to smoke cigarettes, and that was good. We were not allowed to drink alcohol, but we were allowed to smoke cigarettes. Okay, and we had spare time. We were cleaning after surviving members of Special Forces candidates. Okay, prepare their gears and stuff. Okay, yeah, we did that. Okay. So I remember during my spare time. Okay, yeah, I went to PX Post Exchange. They sell food. They sell books. There's this corner with these paperback books and some food, cigarettes. We are allowed to do that. Okay, so after 3 weeks Special Forces selection course, they go. The next training is like 1 year. It's qualifier training. They say it's higher attrition rate. There are more dropout percentage than selection course. Okay, very tough training that involves like selection, this SERES training, like survival, escape, SERES training. Okay, they what is SERES training? It's the simulation course. Okay, of this escape. They run away. They take down with helicopters. Okay, they capture them and they torture them too. The SERES. Never been through that. Okay, it's part of this qualifier 1 year training. Okay, special forces. Okay? Yeah, I read about it, heard about it. Okay, I met some people who went through it. Okay, but me, I never did that. Okay, because I dropped out after 2 weeks. Okay, so when I was in PX, okay, I met this kind and generous sergeant. I think he was Caucasian gentleman, white guy, Caucasian gentleman, probably sergeant first class. Okay, so I was in post exchange in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Okay, pick up some British book about this MI6 or kind of special forces version of Great Britain. Okay, yeah, they call themselves something SAS, Special Air Service. Okay, so I picked up that book. Okay, I was reading it. It was classic. Okay? Later on, learned I bought it. Okay, and this, I guess he's like special operation sergeant, Caucasian gentleman. I think he was in his 40s or no, I think he was in his 50s maybe. Okay, I think he was like sergeant first class. Okay, we all in uniform, right? Yeah, and this kind and generous Caucasian gentleman said, "Yeah, this boy one day will save the world. One Brit book at a time. British book, Brit. Okay, one British book, Brit book at a time. Okay, he said that. Okay, I was like, oh, thank you, Sergeant. All right. In the U.S. Army, we don't care about races, but we respect the rank. He was a sergeant. I was E4 specialist, junior enlisted. Okay, I saw his rank. I think he was like E7 or E8. Okay, yeah. Army is like big family. Okay, when you go to different bases, it's like coming home, right? Very familiar, collegial environment. U.S. Army. Okay, I'm sure other branches are same. Okay. Well, I cannot speak for other branches. I was only U.S. Army. I'm sure it's the same way in other countries too. Okay? But yeah, well, I'm Korean American, so I didn't join Korean Army. They call it ROK Army, Republic of Korea, ROK, ROK Army. Okay. Well, some of my friends were stationed in South Korea, 의정부, 동두천, or like some other places. Okay, Yongsan. Okay, yeah, some of my army colleagues stationed in Korea. Okay, yeah, so they loved Korea. Okay, most of them did. Okay, and they love Korean food. Okay, so they'll tell me. Okay, so yeah, yeah, good old army stories, right? And I have friends in Korea, South Korea. Okay, in Seoul. They went to Korean army, of course. Okay, yeah, they will tell me about Korean army experiences. Okay, when I was in Seoul, South Korea, I was a high school, middle school student. Okay, yeah, it's a Spartan disciplinary, very harsh discipline. Yeah. I had to learn mathematics. Okay, we did not have any choice. Okay, I had to. So we are getting some handsome return on investment (ROI). That's like business term, right? Finance. Yeah, it paid off, right? We discovered many things here, good stuff. Okay, so it's all recorded. Okay, I just need to write it all down. I will in a couple of weeks. Okay, yeah, it will take a couple of weeks to write this all down. Okay? I'll do it. Okay, we discovered a lot over a couple of days in this weekend. Okay, so, and over a couple of days, and it will take me a couple of weeks to write this all down. Okay, I have to draw these diagrams and color it. It's gray scale. Okay, black, white, and gray. Okay, it will take a couple of weeks to write all this down, and then it will be over. All right, I publish it in some online database. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Because in academia, they say academicians, scholars' job, yeah, is to uncover the truth. But that's first job, first task. Second task, you have to write it all down and publish it so that people can understand. You know? Like gold mining, gold miner in Alaska. Okay, their first job, first task is to find the gold. Second job, they have to sell it, market it. Right? Same thing. You know? We discovered this metaphysical gold in Alaska, right? Jesus said, heaven is in your mind. You cannot say heaven is there over there. No, heaven is in your mind. Okay. I believe that. Okay. I love Jesus. He's Jewish. I love Jews. I'm not anti-Semitic. Okay. So some of my best friends are Jewish. Okay. So yeah, they're cool people. I'm a huge fan of this Jewish Orthodox people. Okay. Tradition, right? Yeah, back in the days, I watched this movie, Fiddler on the Roof. Okay. Yeah. It's Jewish tradition, right? Kind of musical. Okay. Broadway musical. Fiddler on the Roof. Okay. Became Hollywood movie. I watched that. Okay. Huge fan. Right? Yeah. When I was in basic combat training in Fort Benning, Georgia, back in 2009. Okay. Yeah, there's some bullyism going on. Okay. People are stressed, right? So yeah, I stopped them. Okay. So my junior enlist soldier colleagues, they said, "Hey, you did it again. Good job." I was very appre- I appreciated their compliments. Okay, approval. Yeah, I stopped the bullyism. Right. Hey, here we go again. Okay, you did it again. Okay, because I did that multiple times. Stopping the bullyism. Okay, good job, brother. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you for appreciation. Yeah. So yeah, I dropped out of special forces and I came back to Fort Hood, Texas, and they embraced me back. I was very grateful. They would call me some of my officers, commissioned officers. Okay, he was Caucasian gentleman. I think he was like a couple of years older than me. Okay, perhaps even younger. I don't know. Okay, I think he was a couple of years older. Okay. He would call me like, oh, Special Forces Lee, not Specialist Lee, but Special Forces Lee. Okay. My colleagues, they would joke about that. Okay, but yeah, yeah. So I got some credit for at least trying to become special forces. I failed, but I wouldn't characterize it as a failure. Okay? Because yeah, I dropped out. I didn't make special forces, but I learned a lot. Training, great training. Okay, yeah. So they invested me back in Fort Hood, Texas, after 3 weeks. Okay. And then a couple of months later, we deported to Afghanistan, and the rest is history. Okay, very romantic, right? Yeah, very romantic. Yeah, it was deja vu. Deja vu. Why? Back in South Korea, when I was in high school, middle school, okay, I tried to get into elitist institution, science high school, and I did study very hard, mathematics, physics, English when I was in middle school. I got into presumably second best high school in South Korea. Okay, science high school. I dropped after 2 months. I couldn't take it. It was too much. Okay, but the regular high school they embraced me back, and the rest is history. Okay, it's a high school in my hometown, childhood hometown, Pampo, Gangnam, south of the river. Okay, beautiful town. Okay, they embraced me back. Right, my childhood friends, teachers, they impressed me back. Some of them appreciated me for trying to be an elitist science high school, but I dropped out. I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much. So I went back to regular high school, Seoul, South Korea, back in 1990s. Okay? So yeah, it was deja vu, okay? When I was in the US Army, I tried to be special forces. I couldn't take it, so I came back to regular army. Okay? They invested me back. Interesting story, very beautiful story, right? Yeah, I'm everything I know, I've experienced, I share with you, share with the rest of the world. At least in theory, right? It's a beautiful story, yeah. It's about story about love, understanding, struggle, challenging, understanding, tolerance, experience. It's beautiful, right? Okay, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? Okay, I'm kind of getting drunk, kind of getting sleepy. Tomorrow's Monday, okay? So yeah, I gotta get back to work. So we'll wrap it up maybe in 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Okay, but we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm like quasi elite, kind of semi elite, elite wannabe, or fake elite. Okay. Yeah. So when I was in special forces training, okay, the first day, thanks to my colleagues, sergeants, and commissioned officers, okay, they supported me. So I went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, after 1 month intense training to prepare for that. Okay, it was very cool experience, right? So I went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, okay, and there was this waiting area for special forces candidates, okay. The It's all in a building, okay. The floor was dirty, okay. So started sweeping the floor, okay, when all these other guys, the old boy, okay. Back in the days, yeah, special forces all just guys, males, right? How it is now, I don't know, yeah. But back in the days, it was all males, right? So these guys, they would just sit in the couch, okay. But I was started to sweep the floor, and I asked them, "Hey guys, sergeants," because some of them are commissioned officers or sergeants, okay. But in special forces, we don't have the rank, okay. We call each other by first name, okay. Yeah. That's interesting, right? But I asked, I was sweeping the floor and I asked the other guys, mostly they are like sergeants, some infantrymen, okay, or commissioned officers. I asked them, hey guys, join me. Let's clean up this place. And they wouldn't do it. Right? Yeah. But I swept the floor. Okay. By myself. When they're watching me sweeping the floor. They're just sitting there. I was like, you guys, you guys, you guys, lazy? And you want to be special forces? And many of them did, okay, become special forces. But they won't sweep the floor, okay? I asked them to join me sweeping the floor, and they won't do it, okay? They were like, I'm not gonna take order from you. What are you, huh? Some E4 specialist, junior enlisted soldier. I'm a sergeant, I'm a commissioned officer. No, I'm not gonna take order from you, okay? Yeah, go ahead, sweep the floor, okay? We'll just watch. I was like, I swept the floor, okay, with broomstick and dustpan, right? When they were just watching me doing that, sitting on the couch, okay. What kind of unit are you from? What kind of unit are you from? Okay, I didn't say that, but now I'm saying it, okay. What kind of unit are you from? Huh? I'm from Fort Hood, Texas, okay? Fort Hood, Texas, great place, okay? Clean Texas, alright? Yeah, I cleaned it up, okay? Clean Texas, yeah, I learned it very well. How to clean, how to sweep the floor with broomsticks and dustpan. Okay? You guys are sitting there, okay? You maybe become special forces, U.S. Army, elitist institution, but guess what? Yeah, I dropped out, okay? But I know how to sweep the floor, alright? And we are not doing anything, we're just waiting in this waiting place in the building, okay? But it's dirty, so I want to do my job as U.S. Army junior soldier. So if there's one thing you learn from the U.S. Army experience training, you know how to clean, you know how to sweep the floor with broomsticks and dustpan. Well, I met some cool people too there too. Okay, there was this gentleman. Okay, I think he was older, a couple of years older than me. Maybe I think he was a couple of years older than me. So there was like 2010, maybe 2011. So I was like 33 years old. I think he was Caucasian gentleman. Okay, I think he was like 35 or something. He was he was U.S. Army sergeant, NCO, non-commissioned officer. Okay, and he was a white guy, Caucasian gentleman, and he before he joined the U.S. Army, he was in the U.S. Marine. He's ex-Marine, Marine veteran. Okay, he was Marine reconnaissance. That's like special forces of Marine. Okay, so he was very good at land navigation. Okay, he does not need compass. He just look at the map, look at the mountains and surroundings, and he can just figure it out. He does not even need a compass. He was very good at land navigation. Okay, but he made a mistake. Okay, some whistle call. I guess. He thought it was some calling by special forces sergeants. So he was sitting on the side of the road, but army pickup truck they picked him up. Okay, so he made a mistake. He thought the land navigation training was cancelled. Okay, so yeah, he joined us. special forces dropout, okay? And he's a very smart man, okay? Very good at land navigation, okay? So as for me, I dropped out voluntarily. But for him, he just made mistake, okay? Yeah. Okay. So we are in this detailed course, last 1 week, right? He's a very smart guy and very strong man. Ex-Marine, not just Marine. Marine reconnaissance, cavalry, okay? Spy mission, okay? What's cavalry, Marine reconnaissance? It's like this, okay? Before the battle in a war setting, alright? Reconnaissance mission is like this, okay? They have binocular, right? Monocular, right? They survey this land and to see how many enemy forces are there, okay? And they come back. High, very elitist special forces, kind of. Marine reconnaissance. There's special forces or Marine Corps, right? I made friends from Marine Corps. Okay, yeah, he was that. Okay, before he joined the U.S. Army. Okay. He was a sergeant, right? So yeah, he just made one mistake. Okay, but this Caucasian gentleman, he was like 2 years older than me. Okay, very strong man. Okay, very smart man. Okay, Marine recon. It is like special forces of Marine Corps. Okay, and but when you see him, he's so nice. Inner strength. Okay? He's not that tall, he's not that muscular, but hardcore guy, inner strength. On the outside, gentleman. Very gentle. Okay? And very nice and kind and generous. Inner strength. Okay. Yeah. I remember that gentleman. Okay. Ex-Marine recon gentleman. Okay. So I told him, yeah, I recommended that gentleman to be Delta Forces. Okay, in U.S. Army, there's us, rest of us, supporting forces, and there's infantry, and there's rangers, then special forces, and Delta Forces. Delta Forces, when I was in the U.S. Army back in the days, they would send us email. We don't care who you are, okay? You are in the U.S. Army soldiers or junior soldiers. Maybe you are rangers, special forces, infantry, or you may be whatever, okay? They don't care. You wanna be a Delta Force, Delta Forces, the highest in US Army? Yeah, come join us. We don't care what your background is, you're a US Army soldier or commissioned officers, CO, or non-commissioned officers or junior soldiers, okay? Yeah, just apply. Let us see what you got. Yeah, Delta Forces, okay? They'll just email us, okay? Yeah, you wanna be Delta Forces? Come join us and show us what you got. Okay, so I recommended that former Marine Corps, later U.S. Army sergeant. Okay, yeah, I think you should go to Delta Forces. Okay, hopefully I did. He did. Hopefully he did. Okay, so, because he's way more than special forces. Okay, ex Marine record. Okay, the special forces of Marines. Monaco, okay. Yeah, so that's the story, okay. Yeah, I heard some stories about Delta Force, okay. This top elite institution of US Army, okay. So, yeah. They're like their attitude was like, we top US Army Delta Force. Yeah, yeah. We don't care who you are, okay. You may be E1 private or E2 private second class, E3 private first class, or E4 specialist, and corporal or E5 sergeant, and E6 staff sergeant, E7 sergeant first class, or you could be commissioned officer like second lieutenant, whatever. Okay, yeah, you want to join the Delta Force? Apply. Okay. We don't care what your rank is. You want to be Delta Force? Apply. Okay, and show us what you got. Okay, Delta Force. Very cool. Okay, I never applied. Okay, because hey, look, I couldn't even be special forces. So Delta Force, that's way up there. Okay, next level. Yeah, there was no chance I could take it. Okay, so why did I drop out of special forces? Yeah, I was not too bad in land navigation, but I was not good at it either. Okay, I got lost. It was raining. It was cold. I think it was in April or May back in 2011. Right. I was cold, lonely, alone, lost in the North Carolina forest, outskirts of Fort Bragg. Okay. I was hungry. It was at night. Individual night land navigation training. I was kind of prepared for that. Okay. But this time I got lost, lonely. I was by myself in the forest. I was hungry. Tired, sleepy, hungry. But I had enough water, so I was not thirsty. But I was hungry, lost, lonely, cold. It was raining, wet. So I radioed in. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, sergeants in special forces, sergeants. Okay, pick me up, please. Okay, I got lost. I radioed in. They have GPS, global positioning, GPS. Okay. So I got picked up. Okay, and so yeah, that was that. I could not take it. Okay, not anymore. All right. For some, yeah, for 1 week, yeah, we supported other special forces surviving special forces candidates. Okay, cleaning after them. Yeah, we did that. Okay, so it was nice. Yeah. So I'm not elite. I tried to be an elite, but I dropped out many times. Law school, yeah, I did not want to drop out again. Yeah, but PhD career computational biology in Cornell University, I believe. I dropped out after 2 years. Okay. But law school later on, yeah, I didn't want to drop out again, so I got studied very hard and graduated from law school, Michigan Law School, in 2 years. as fast as I could because I did not want to drop out of it. So I graduated, came to Alaska, got a computer programmer job at first. Okay, yeah, I passed the Alaska bar exam thanks to my friends. Okay, who helped me. I got a lawyer job. I'm a lawyer now. Yeah, making about average American salary. Okay. But I love mathematics, economics, humanology. Okay, so we do that stuff. Okay, kind of halfway between elitists and others. Okay, so secular scholar, private academic. Okay, we have some function here. Okay, oh, I'm way too drunk. Okay, so I'm kind of getting sleepy too. Okay, so yeah, McDonald's French fries is in my fridge, refrigerator. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna eat. I love McDonald's French fries. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good night. Bye. Have a nice weekend and God bless you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. God bless you and thank you. Okay. All right.